Yo guys, what is going on? Blossom's back and welcome back to another episode of Top Drives. Now I'm really curious about this. Like I'm genuinely curious about this. The Bugatti Triple Crown, right? Bugatti Finals, GT Finals, I'm stuck on 18, 19. I can't do this round anymore because I think they only want you to use like Ultras and Epics, and yeah, I got none. Yeah, by the way, the regular carbon fiber that I got, regular, it's not even ENW, regular carbon fiber. I was super unlucky and I got this piece of shit. Like literally the last 5 Epics I pulled, 4 of them were Jerry's. 3 of them you saw in the 1 mil opening I did yesterday. And the one epic I pull that actually is like 78 or like 75 plus, it's like the worst one that you can pull. In my eyes, this is a Jerry. I'm not going to be using any of it. This was upgraded for a previous challenge. I'm not touching anything. The only reason why I got to level 18 was because I got that common. If you watched that gameplay day, we got the common, which I believe was either from the steel pack from an event, or it was a prize bracket. But it was kind of funny because since I got that common, it was gatekeeping 18 levels for me. Like since I got the common, I was able to complete everything up till 18. So yeah, that one common which I used for level 1, and I shit you not, I never used it ever again. Yeah, I unlocked like 18 levels for me. That's just crazy, man. Like imagine collecting or looking, if I was actively looking for that one common, and then I would like spend, I don't know how much cash I could have spent on plastic packs just for me to only use it once. That's not a good feeling when you're playing the game, I'll be honest. But anyway, I'm really interested about this one because with the Triple Crown challenge, and real quick, let's go into our filters over here. We're gonna select European New Wave, right? All cars. And we're gonna go to estate and hatchback, which is the requirement for this GT series, right? So one thing that I'm really curious about is to know the different kind of tires. So there's 16 off-road, 15 all-surface, 76 standard, and 33 performance. I've said this in the past. Why I don't like ENW so much is because they added so many cars of different niches, but they never utilize those niches. So I'm going into Triple Crown basically kind of blind. Like I've already made all the hands, but it's all like I stare at the track sets. I just stare at the cars, right? But what I would expect is that maybe 66% of the GT series should be standard, right? Because like literally there's 76 standard tire cars to 33 performance tire cars. So if the majority of the Triple Crown was dry, you'd be literally running less than 30% of the cars that are available to you in this tag. And it would make all the standards useless, it would make the all-surface useless. The off-roads are okay, like off-roads are versatile, you can use them on dry, anything, off-road or asphalt. So the fact that there's more than double the amount of standard tire cars over performance, I want to know in the Triple Crown if I'm going to be using standards more than anything else. So let's begin. We're going to start off with Sauber over here. As you know, I always name my track sets after my patrons. So over here, as you can see, there's it's majority wet, and when I mean use my standards, I mean basically like if there's more wet than anything else. Like if the majority of the cars that you can use in this tag have standard tires, then I would expect the majority of the track sets in this Triple Crown to be rain. It just makes sense that way. You want the track sets to complement the cars, right? I mean that's just simply good design. Whenever there's Sauber, there's always birdie. So again, okay, 3 rain in this, so that brings it up to 6. I'm not gonna be counting how much rain we're seeing in total. I mean I could, but that would require a lot of mental math, and 2 things I'm really bad at is math and just like mental stuff anyway. So moving on to round number 3. 3 rain. Okay, so majority has been rain, which is cool. If this stays the case, then, you know, fair play. And then I'm in no place to complain. But it's still early pickings, man. It's 3 levels out of 18. Also looking forward to the prizes because that epic is like the first really good epic that we've seen from a Triple Crown. The last one was the Bentayga, I believe, and that was really boring. All right, 3 rain again. Okay, I like this. It's pretty consistent, to be honest. That brings us up to 4. Right, 4 track sets with 3 rain, so 12 rain in total. That's cool. 250 to 0. Moving on to round number 5. Condor is next. Oh, no rain. Okay, but there's two off-road track sets ish. Forest River and Quarter Mile. They're kind of the least of the off-roadies, I guess. There is a gravel in there as well, which is nice for all-surface tire cars. But when you're at that, you know, when you're at this level, There aren't really much of the all-surface tire cars really used. Like, they're just mostly standard. So anyway, moving on to the next one with Forest River. No more rain. So yeah, just 2 dirt. Again, I'm starting to see a pattern actually. So it was 3 rain for the first 4 races, then 2 off-road for the next 2 races. I wonder if it's 2 off-road for the next 2 more races, so 2 off-roads for 4 races straight. We got a ceramic pack to open over here, so let's crack this bad boy open and see if we can get something cool. Aston, RVR, Ford Falcon, and a Opel GT. So that was something cool. If this was the Gawom's account, that would be a pretty decent time. Next up, we have burger sauce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and look at that. It's all asphalt. I mean, it's fair to say the majority of the track sets have still been dry asphalt. You know, in the first 4 races, yes, it was skewed towards the wet asphalt. But yeah, the only consistent track set that we've seen in every single level is dry asphalt so far. Luke is next. Again, 1 off-road. Okay, I don't know, the range is gone now. First 4 levels for you to utilize your standard tire cars in the lower rarity, and that's all you get, is it? 250 to 0, and there you go. And a nice little ultra to get. I'll take this one, to be honest. I did get an ultra this morning. Oh, look at that. It's just completely dry. It's just, all of it's just dry. All the 76 standard tire cars for you to collect, no point using them at all, because at the end of the day, you want to use a performance tire car. So yeah, fantastic design. CX50, that's a nice little, that's a very generous ultra to get, a 63. Got an ultra this morning as well, got the Lotus Elise. Oh, look at that, 1 gravel. We've not seen the rain in like 5 races or something, maybe even more than that. Since race 4, we've not seen a single ounce of rain, and we are already sitting on 11. So yeah, this would be the 7th level if there's no rain in this. Mbong is next. Oh, look at that, we got some rain finally. Freaking hell. And honestly, rain drags doesn't even count. You're not even gonna run standard tire cars in the thing anyway, in the wet. Anyway, lost the first race. That's nice. Gonna replace you. 91 RQ. Let's just run this piece of crap. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If that thing loses, dude, like, it's actually like sad. Sleeper. Yeah, man. Beats the rare by like less than a second. Sleeper. Okay. Round 12 is next. Thank you, Mbong. Next up is Yon Flip. Okay, a little bit more rain here, but again, rain drags don't count to me as running standard tire cars. I know I'm running a standard tire car here is because I just preset all the hands, but it's kind of like, you know, you could just use a performance tire car for a rain drag anyway. All right, carbon fiber. This is the most interesting part of the GT series because you never know what you're gonna get. Of the not the GT series, but the what you call it, Triple Crown. Ford Kuga. Honda Integra. If we get an Ultra from this will be the 3rd Ultra of the day. We got that Mazda, and then earlier on this morning we got the Lotus Elise 135 from my event pack. I didn't all record that, obviously. Honda Integra Type Randy. I'm looking forward to the Porsche, though. The Porsche is going to be sick. Alright, next up is FaZe Daniel. Let's go. Ooh, more rain. Okay. Alright, well, again, there is a 1 mile there, so I'm not going to count that one. But yeah, okay, we've got a decent amount of rain in the last 3 track sets or so. It would be interesting to see how many standard tires I was running in that hand. 3 was what I was saved. Alright, next up, PBT Manchild. I'm running 1, okay. Oh, we're just back to our good old dry. Okay, cool. There's 1 fast circuit in the wet, but again, it's a fast circuit. You could just run a 4-wheel drive performance tire car, and you should be okay as well. Like, there's not a need to run the standard. I mean, I guess you can run the standard. I think that should be okay. Alright, anyway, next up, Crafty Cockney is next. And we have 3. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 dry twisty circuit, and I think the next one was a karting circuit as well. So we do take those. I'm sad though. The carbon fiber was short-lived. Just like that, we have no more carbon fiber to open. We got a really good epic coming up though. Race based from the ace. All right, 2. Yeah, literally 2 wet. I don't think the majority of the track sets have been wet. At most, ooh, one of the cars lost. Okay, well, I put something wrong in here then. What went wrong? Oh, is it the half mile? Maybe it was the half mile. I don't see anything else losing. Twisty circuit? Nah, twisty circuit's not losing that. Yeah, I'll replace the half mile. I think that's the one that lost. So let me just replace that real quick with a Citroen. It was not wet, right? Yeah, it wasn't wet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, there we go. Lost my Train. Lost my train of thought there. Forgot what I was saying before we saw that lost. But yeah, there we go. 265. All right, it definitely was a drag. Okay, cool. Probably read that wrong. But yeah, the Porsche is nice to get. I'm not sure if I was talking about the Porsche. Daddy Jim is up next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I actually named everyone. And for some reason I wanted to put Brazen last, because I think Brazen has the highest chance of actually commenting down below that he's happy that his name was in here. But I kind of realized something. I should have put his name for the carbon fiber instead of the epic prize, because he really hates German cars. So he might find it offensive that I put him in the Porsche route. It is what it is. Anyway, 316 to 0, and that is a really generous prize, to be fair. As far as those free epics, quote-unquote triple crown epics go, that's really good. 3 ultras. Oh, there you go. It's a Lotus Elise. I did not even add it into the into my garage yet, so you guys get to see that, and you guys can tell that I definitely wasn't lying. Porsche 911 Speedster. Not that I ever lie, but I don't know. Some people kind of tend to just speculate that sometimes because, oh, YouTuber. Ooh. Anyway, 10 rares. Gonna add 3 of these boys because I'm currently working on a Hyundai Le Rouge, which is a great segue into the next thing I want to talk about, actually, because this is in the shadows. I got 2 of these fully upgraded already. This is the 3rd one I'm going to fully upgrade. I'll have a Le Rouge for basically all 3 tunes. I got a 699, 969, and now this is going to be the drag spec version, just in case we need it on later on. Now let's have a look at any in the shadow cars that I might have. Ooh, this is just my entire collection. I wanted to look at any in the holding pool. Yeah, that challenge is coming out in a couple of hours, ladies and gentlemen, so get ready for that. Let's go through in the shadows real quick over here. This should be in the shadows, all cars. Ooh, no, it's gone. Where is it? Collections and tags all the way to the bottom. 99 cars for you to choose from. That's like a pretty decent pack. I could do a quick fire what you can get from the pack. I didn't even do a what you can get from the pack for the GT series pack, because that thing is, well, no, I did do it. Did I? I think I did. Yeah, I did. It was just such a long time ago. I forgot about that. Yeah. It was like mostly majority crap and all the epics were terrible. Never mind, I did. 95. How good is this pack gonna be? Brabham BT62. It's okay. I don't need the Reventon. Actually, the legendaries. The longer I look at it, the worse it gets. You guys agree? Watching right now, the longer I look at the In the Shadow legendaries, the worse they literally get. Alright, 2 RQ80s. There's a Bentley in there. To be fair, the Continental Super Sports is one of the best legendary Bentleys that you can unpack. That and the Deadpool one with performance tires are probably the top 2 that you can get. The Arash is alright, but then you have like it's just mid. Like their top stuff is mid at most, like the Brabham, the Koenigsegg, and the W motor car or whatever. Like they're all just kind of mid at most. That's interesting. Epics. I mean, I would love the V12 Vantage. I am an Aston Martin collector, so I would love to get that. The Hyundai Ioniq is a fantastic car, you know. And that's it. There's a lot of 4-wheel drive crap in here. Oh my days. There's a lot of 4-wheel drive crap in here, bro. Like Impreza WRX 530E. I mean, that's standard, so that's pretty cool. But the Subaru Impreza WRX, both of these, and the BMW, the Mitsubishi Lancer, the Volvo Concept, and the Audi RS6. At least the Audi A6. I mean, not RS, but A6. That's standard. Handling isn't that great though. I mean, 74 compared to the BMW 76. Yeah, that's kind of wild, to be honest. Things that I want to work on though, in terms of upgrades. Let's see. I mean, it's nice to see that the Pajero Evolution's getting another inclusion, I guess, inclusion bonus. I thought that it was going to be completely useless after that one like final that I needed to upgrade it for, but I guess we'll get a little bit more use now, which is pretty cool. Super rares to upgrade once I'm done with the Le Rouge. I was upgrading the Grandeur, so that's a pretty new upgrade as well. I upgraded the Volvo S80 as well. I'm probably going to just jump ship to the Mitsubishi Lancer next. After the Mitsubishi Lancer, I'll probably jump towards maybe a second Excella, because this thing is actually pretty good. One thing that I definitely won't touch though is going to be the Holden Commodore. It's just so boring. I don't know. I look at it. It's just boring, man. It's just boring. Anyway, that was the Triple Crown. That was pretty decent. I'm okay with that. The prizes were good. I don't think it was a majority wet kind of thing. I can't remember what the track sets were for the Bugatti. Let me know down in the comments below if you got it or not. Currently sitting at a rank 9. the thing about rank 9 is that this dude in first place, he's so pent up on wanting to get first place. He's already safe. He doesn't need to play for the rest of the event, but he's going to. And I'm definitely a threat to him because I'm basically running the same hand that he is. Actually, I'll show it to you right now. I'm pretty sure it hasn't changed. And honestly, getting first place over here, it really just goes down to who is more competitive about it. And to me, it's like, I don't care. It is what it is. I can't remember where I was running anymore. What the hell I was running? It's saved on my thing. It's saved on my iPad. Because that's what I usually play on. Was it like the Visconti? No, it wasn't. It was the Nuvola, right? The 6056 Nuvola. Yeah. So that's the current hand I'm running, and I'm pretty sure the guy in first place is running the same exact hand. And like, I just have so many losses because like I'm just that much of a threat to him. Look, man, I can't be bothered. I'm just not gonna be playing. Like, events end at 6 a.m. for me. I couldn't care less. I have other priorities. I literally have a job now. So anyway, let's see if I can just maintain the top 10 spot to get the ceramic pack, and that will be cool. 15 and 11, moving up. What's the point difference? 114 to 157. I guess I'll keep going and see how it goes. Just hit the top, I guess. That'll move me up the quickest. So, ooh, actually this hand's pretty damn good. I kind of just jumped into it, but these two are going to be draw, and that's going to be a draw, and that's going to be a loss, and yeah, that's actually not bad of a hand, but then I could just switch that around, and then that wins, and then it should be okay. So, yeah, I mean, they ain't no way that Alpha 156 is going to beat the TZ3, man. Like, ain't no way. There you go. Almost a 2-second difference, 100 to 50, thank you very much. That brings me up to 5th. I need to go up one more spot so you guys can see the guy's first place hand. That's the Volvo with the plane in it, I think. Let's just go up one more time. Let's just hit, like, this is the same guy? No, it's not the same guy. Okay. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. No, switch that. What's your weight? 1, 3. So you're pretty heavy. Actually, no, yeah. The Quadrifoglio, the Giulia, is actually a lot lighter than I expected it to be. The fact that it's the same, yeah, that's really interesting, especially for, it's a saloon, isn't it? Like, that's very light. I know it's upgraded and all, and then the main, thing is a bit higher. Okay, so, last I checked, I played like, 12 hours ago. I'm pretty sure it's the same exact hand. Yeah, it is. Like I'm pretty sure I'm just a threat to the guy, because my hand's actually better. I can do the same exact thing, literally. And because I have an upgrade at 164, you know what would really get him? If I put an upgrade into the Alfa Romeo 177 and I bought tickets, that would be funny. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it right here today. I've seen this so many times. I've recorded this so many times before to know that this is not going to fix itself. It's frozen, so we're done. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you got Triple Crown or not. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac. Hold tight all night, cruise to Jack's